It's not as good as the other one I've had. I saw a new one. Thought I'd try it. It's still okay. Alright, we're ready to go. Let's do this thing. We are currently in a series run of Castlevania, at least as far as the series as my computer will allow me to play, until I get some upgrades going and stuff. So we're at Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and we're partially through it. These are all blind runs so far. I've never played the early Castlevanias. First one I ever played was Symphony of the Night, and it was actually the only one I've ever played. So going back to the roots of it and seeing some of this stuff from the ground up, you know, I'm recognizing a lot of like the enemies and like just the design of it, and it's cool to see some of this old stuff that I know is part of the new. Of course, Symphony of the Night's not necessarily new anymore, but I don't know. It's cool to be able to pull something from the past and be like, oh, that's familiar, even though I've never played it. So, let's continue on. We gotta load our state. I forget where we are. I do not remember. It's been a little while. Castlevania 3. Apparently we died. So, we're off to a fantastic start. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yes, we got to a new area, if I recall correctly. We just got to a new area, and we were having some troubles. Ooh. Ah, Axe Lords. They're not so tough as Alucard, but as a Belmont, especially with the limited controls of the NES. Hey, jerk face. You can die now. Thank you. Bam! There we go. Got our powerful whip now. We're, of course, a little bit wounded, so that doesn't help. So let's see. A little bit of recap of what we've done so far on Castlevania 3. Not that there's a huge storyline or plot to follow. We're after Dracula. I mean, that's Castlevania in a nutshell. But we have like encountered like a ghost ship and stuff. There's what this one did. This. Oh, all right, we're dead already. It's gonna take me a few deaths to get back in the swing of things here. I'm sure. Go away, birdie. What's been different about this Castlevania is there's some branching paths where you actually get to choose. Can't hit those fireballs? Alright, good to know. What direction you take. And what levels you play. And also there's like this companion system that's interesting. It hasn't really helped us so far in any of our boss battles or anything like that. But I could be just using the people wrong too. That's very much a possibility. Alright, nearly dead again, but we progressed to the next screen, so that's something. Flea coming down, bam, got him. Alright, is there any chicken around? No? Great. Can I make that jump? Seems like I might hit my head. Oh, I don't. But I do fall to my death when I get burned alive. So there's that. Okay. Axe Lord. Ah, great. Awesome. Alright, so our first continues coming up. I have a feeling. Ah, gosh darn it. It's alright, it's been a few weeks. Gotta get back in the hang of this. We were doing pretty good, control-wise, when I had to start my break. No chicken anywhere. Great. Whoa. That would have been dirty. I can't even get over there. Oh! Can't duck under those. Something to remember. Alright. Moving right along. So far I've really enjoyed the Castlevania series, these older games. Even Castlevania 2, that has really a bad reputation. And granted, it's not the greatest game in the world, but it's got redeeming qualities. Flipsider, what's going on? It's been a while since I've seen you. I think you've been here on the stream before, right? But it's just been a little bit. How's it going? Okay, so I can hit the fireballs if I'm positioned correctly. But standing up and hitting them is not an option. I can duck them. Go away, bird. Well, he went away. Impaling himself on our bodies. Yeah, I recognize the name. Well, welcome back. I forget where you left off as far as games. I don't think you've been with us through any of the Castlevanias. But we're going through them. And they're good. They're good stuff. I've only ever played Symphony of the Night until I started doing these blind runs, so I was saying a little bit earlier, so I've only been going a few minutes, but I will repeat. Goodness. There we go, we're making progress now. That I've really enjoyed it. I've only played Symphony of the Night, and I can see where some of this stuff stayed true from the past. You know, so you see the same enemies, same style of like level design and stuff. And then of course there's the music. Castlevania music's always great. Number 2, a little repetitive, I will say, as far as the music goes. But it had its redeeming qualities. It was it kind of went the way of Zelda 2 in trying to bring some RPG elements to the game, and I think that's a good move. And some of that, you know, stayed with the games. They just needed some time to. Rondo of Blood. We'll get there. Yeah, is that after 4? I think that's on like the. Or is that? Oh, gee, spat. I was deep in thought. Really? Oh. Okay. Or is that if that's a Game Boy one, I don't know if we'll get to it. TG16? TG16. Oh, okay. Is it also like an Alucard style, or is it a Belmont with a whip? So I gotta say, Symphony of the Night was awesome. Oh, man, I am getting torn up. It's been a few weeks. I've been off starting a new job, and my control has gone down from not playing for a while. There we go. I only got like 1 or 2 hits left though. TurboGrafx 16. Okay, so we might not get to that one because I don't have a way to play that. You know, I can do NES, SNES, 64 even. I've thought about doing Castlevania 64. It's got a bad reputation too, but so did Castlevania 2, and you know, I was able to put aside some of the negatives and just enjoy it for what it was. So see, I'm not a fan of the whip. I think that's one of the reasons I never played these games early on in my gaming career, if that's what we're gonna call it. I don't know, I was a kid. My childhood. Yikes! Get him. Really? The best in... See, everybody says Symphony of the Night is the best. Richter, okay, so... Because I noticed that when I played Symphony, is that you play like the ending, what seems to be the ending of a game. You replay the boss battle. Granted, you can't lose it, and I'm sure in the actual game you can. I'll have to see if there's a way I can do it. Because that would be cool to like lead into... what do I have on Genesis? I have one on Genesis. It's the New Generation or something like that, or Bloodline. I think there's 2 games. It's the same game, but it had to have a different title in the EU because they didn't want blood in the title of their game. They're picky Brits. Genesis is Bloodlines. Yes. Okay. Genesis is also the New Generation in the EU release. I think the one I have though is Bloodlines. One of my regular viewers is from good old Britain, so I kind of feel like, okay, well, we'll play this version since you never got to play it, even though it's exactly the same game. Golly! Oh, great. I have lost so much control just being off for 3 weeks. NES controls are one of those things that once you get in the groove, you're okay. But you take a little bit of time away. Oh, great. Awesome. And you can really go backwards. Oh, great. I need to stop jumping. I'm trying to go a little bit faster through the water, but it's really taking a toll. Okay, it's got a bad rep, but so did Castlevania 2, and I gotta say, I enjoyed it for what it was. I definitely saw some bad in it, you know, but I was able to look past it and see what was good. A lot of people didn't think I was going to be able to beat it. A lot of people were like, well, you can play it for a little bit and then you'll give it up because you'll never figure out what to do. We figured it out, slowly but surely. It took a while. Like, I think it's regularly a 3-hour game when I looked at, like, how long to beat. And yikes. And we took a little longer than 3 hours. I will say. I'll admit it. But we did it without, you know, taking hints or anything, so it's doable. You just have to think about what's being said by some of the NPCs and stuff, and they take some liberties with language as far as what you might think it means, but what they're trying to say. It took a while. I'm not saying that I'm super awesome, because I did not go, oh, you hit your head against the wall, or whatever the NPC said, hit your head against a Boar's Cliff or something. We just kind of ran around and started trying stuff out, because we ran out of things to do, so we just went to different screens and just tried stuff. And the blue crystal was actually the harder than the red crystal, I think. Because once I had used the blue crystal, crouching and stuff, and figured out what happened, the red one was like, okay, well, if this is what I'm supposed to use, then I know how to use it. Ah, golly. But we were initially trying to, like, duck against the wall, like, repeatedly, and just... Wow. Alright, just kill me, man. Just end it. Yeah, thank you. Come on. Come on. I'm not sure which one did it, if it was the flea or the knight. Alright. And I looked a lot better than I do right now, because we've been on the NES for a little while. This part's gonna turn into Castlevania 1 in the section before death, before you fight death. That took us a while. Okay. Yeah, I've just gotta, you know, find an emulator and find a ROM. And of course the right thing to do is also, you know, purchase everything. ROMs are one of those weird things that are, it's like, there's these rules that you're supposed to follow, but so like the company gets their money, but no companies are getting money from this stuff. So, of course we do things all legitly. And I would never recommend doing it any other way. Oh. Alright. We're looking a little bit better. We have more health than we ever had before getting to this point. So that's promising. Now we just not have to get wrecked by this knight. And his flea buddy. Oh, I thought I was far enough away. Alright. And then I don't have a Wii, actually. I used to have a Wii. We got rid of it. We just didn't play it enough. There's only so much Wii Sports you can do. Since that was like the better game on the Wii. Come on, buddy, come over here. Okay. Ha! Now come on over. Come on over. There we go, we got him. Ooh, and a double shot. Going, going, go, go, go. Oh. Close. It's got some... I won't say that it's got terrible games, but it just, as far as, like, adult kind of games, you know, they finally got there with a couple, but... And then they don't keep up with, like, graphics and things, and graphics aren't a huge thing to me, obviously. We're playing a bunch of retro games here, but, I don't know if I wanted that. But I got it. Oh! Shooting at the bottom. That's new. But after you've played, like, your consoles and you're trying to, like... Oh, and then, like, that was when Blu-ray and HD DVD were having their little battle, and we didn't have anything. It was also, like, really slow on its internet, so, like, Netflix was kind of slow and choppy on it, plus no HDMI or anything, so... Just, there was so many options outweighing buying it and keeping it. Ah! And then the wireless controllers, right? You gotta keep buying batteries, and it wasn't a terrible system. It just it wasn't for me at the time. Go away. Ah! Thought I was gonna get over it. Super Mario had some good games on there. But at a certain point too, you know, like, I kind of phased out of Mario games for a long time. You know, I was playing other stuff. Gosh darn it. You know, I was more in, like, Uncharted and things like that at the time. Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasies. My Mario time took a bit of a break. Yeah. I don't know, I don't get involved in the console wars too much anymore. Just, for one, I can't afford them at this point. Like, I don't have an Xbox One or a PS4. Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. I got into Uncharted because I don't know, I liked how it flowed really well, like the storyline and everything, and the voice acting was really good. I don't know, it was I really liked it, but it's not for everybody. I get that. I try not to push too hard on the games I enjoy. Everybody's got their own taste. Ouch. We are just not having a good day here. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I just can't stay current, you know. By the time I actually buy myself an Xbox One or PS4, you know, I'm gonna be getting into all the games that will be old at that time. Gosh darn. Been on a strict game budget for a long time, so I was more buying things that were based on dollar per hour of enjoyment, right? So all those like short games with where did he come from? I didn't see a shadow or anything. Retro for me is more nostalgic value, but at the same time, now that I'm streaming and going through all these games that I never got to before, mostly because we just never owned that many games. So, you know, we played the same games all the time. We had like, what, six to 8 games on the Nintendo, the NES, I think. Like, we didn't have very many, and we weren't allowed to play very long. In fact, a lot of our gaming time, we were not supposed to be gaming at the time. We were, you know, grounded or whatever, but they were not very good about keeping us from playing. When something's on the honor system with video games and kids, it just does not work. NES is good stuff, you know. It's solid. It holds up really good. You know, the music's still good. 8-bit music, is just great. Gosh darn it! I cannot get the rhythm of when he throws his axes. I need to just like sit and wait for him to throw, but I try to get some hits in on him, and then I end up taking an axe to the face or the knee. Yeah, music was just great. And it's still enjoyable, like this music, right, well, can't hear it now, because I'm dead, again, but here, it's good stuff. I'm not doing very good. And sadly, I don't know, my streaming schedule's gonna be a bit off. I didn't realize how much overtime was gonna be, let's just say, gifted to us at this new job. So streams are gonna be not as scheduled as they have been in the past. And unfortunately I can't like get on my phone or anything at work either, so I won't be able to like even tweet out when I'm, because you can tweet now to your channel, which is interesting. Twitch is definitely doing some new stuff. Well, we almost made it. Let's just go. So yeah, like all this like skill I'm trying to get back right now Who knows? It might not be any benefit of me next time I stream. It might be just as terrible. Ah! But yeah, NES, SNES. Okay. Going down. Ah, I could not get him to whip on the stairs. I felt like I gave myself enough stopping time for it to let me do my action, but... Great. It's a good place to be stuck. Awesome. Come here, punk. So yeah, we're, for the Castlevania series, we're playing, I have the ability to play most of it up to the point of Symphony of the Night, except for, like, I don't know if I want to go through the trouble of getting the Game Boy ones. Some people, I've seen negative feedback of people that stream, like, Game Boy games, because it kind of squishes them up, because the screen dimensions are different. It's something I am going to look into, and we might try, but some people just are against it, for whatever reason. I've never actually, like, watched a stream of somebody doing a Game Boy game, so I don't know exactly how much merit there is to the argument. Yeah, it's part of the series, right? You know, and I want to go through the series. Just like we played all the way through Zelda Majora's Mask. Although we did skip the Game Boy ones on that. Also, for the same reason. I'm playing 4. 4's next, I believe, in the timeline of games being released. I don't know exactly how the timeline of story and everything fits together, but... Ooh, I don't have a secondary. Ah! Oh! I forgot to push down to go down the stairs. I just kept going right. Got him. Like, for all the things for me to mess up. You know, at least fighting is like, oh man, I pushed the button, but... Like that, you know, it wasn't quite right. But to just not hit the stairs... Alright. Taking a couple steps backwards here. Come on. Ah. Just go. Ah, I forgot you can't hit those standing up. No! I gotta get through the door. Just gotta get through the door. Save our progress. Until we run out of lives on this continue. I don't know how close I am to the end, but this reminds me, like, the difficulty of this kind of reminds me of Castlevania 1, before you fight Death. We had a tough time getting through the Axe Knights and the Medusa heads. The sad part is this is Axe Knights and Fleas shouldn't be as hard as they are. Like, they seem like they should be easy. Ah! Jerk! Ah! Got him. Nope. Is that what level it was? Well, we're at 6 now, so I don't know how close we are to the end. If it's similar numbers, then we might be close. No, this is a step back to the Castlevania 1 roots. You know, Castlevania 2, they tried some new things, and they definitely saw that it wasn't as great, so they stepped back. And I think it was a good move on their part. And they knew enough not to just completely abandon that stuff. You know, they kept the level up system as you progress through to Symphony of the Night. So they knew there was something to that, so they kept it, and that's nice. 'Cause I like role-playing stuff. Oh man! All right. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna try something more tactical. I'm gonna push him back far enough to get the flea going. We're gonna kill the flea, and then we only have the knight to deal with. We're just not gonna try to attack him and bum rush him. We're gonna take it nice and slow. It is unique. It reminded me a lot of Zelda 2, which tried the same kind of thing, and still not as successful. And so, you know, they stepped it back with A Link to the Past. So, yeah, these early companies, they were able to take failure and learn from it, whereas I feel like newer games, they just, well, it made us enough money, we'll just run with the same formula. It's fine. It is your favorite Zelda. Interesting. A lot of people don't like it. It was, for me, like, it definitely wasn't my favorite. For me, the first one will always be my favorite. But I was able, just like Castlevania 2, to see past what I didn't like and find things that I did enjoy. I find I'm pretty good at being objective about some of these kind of things. At least that's how I feel. Other people might disagree with me, I suppose. That's fine. I'm objective enough to let them have their opinion. Everybody's entitled to be wrong. Thought my timing was good. Oh yeah, got him. Makes sense, since he's facing the wrong way, otherwise... I think there's a door coming up. Another thing I don't do is I do not use my secondary weapons as much as I should. Like, I could freeze him right now, and even as I'm talking about it, I'm still not doing it because I'm just not the smartest person in the world. No chicken! Ah. I figured there had to be some at this point. I've run into a couple of people that do enjoy it. Duplo, what's going on? Great. Awesome. Ah! So you're not alone. It's just you are in the vocal minority, at least. Which happens to a lot of people. I'm just hanging, man. Had some overtime that they tried to make me do today, and they ended up not having me stick around. I've been doing a lot of overtime at this new job. Ah! And continue. Well, we made it there. We made progress. We went about things a little bit smarter, and it worked really well for us. So we're gonna continue. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of overtime at this new job. Not necessarily volunteering. For one, I'm working graveyard, so I'm trying to get my body used to that. But there's a lot of overtime at a facility like the one I'm working at, when you're doing like corrections and stuff, and you're dealing with inmates, prisoners, detainees, whatever you want to classify them as, or wherever you might work. You can't just leave them alone, right? So if too many people call off, you gotta have guys there, and who better than the guys already at work? So they can make us stay. It's not something I'm not used to. My old facility made me do that as well, and they would make me stay for 8 hours. This place only makes me stay for 4. But they can make me stay for 4 or come in early for 4. So I have to be really flexible and have a backup plan for everything. And unfortunately that means this is the first stream I've done in the 3 weeks that I've been working there. So not only are my streams going to be shorter than they were for a while. Ah, stupid bird. They're not going to be at... Didn't wait long enough to jump. Lost my train of thought because I died. Death will do that to you. Yikes! Too much stuff going on. Alright. Now that I made that perilous jump. Where was I? Yeah, they've been having like 16, 15 callouts for the other shifts every day. So they need people to stick around. And I'm the new guy, so guess who gets to do it all the time? It sucks. Yeah. So they had me scheduled, or not scheduled, but they were gonna keep me today for 4 hours. But the guy that they thought was gonna be put on suicide watch, where I just have to like constantly stare at him the whole time, he ended up getting cleared, and he was okay, so they let me go. But at that point I'd already taken a little 5-hour energy shot, and so I can't just go to bed, which is what I would be doing otherwise. So I decided, hey, I haven't streamed for a little while. Let's get back into the swing of things. Let's do it up, because I can't go to sleep right now anyway, if I wanted to. And I do. I'll be honest, I do want to go to bed. But I know I can't. Yeah, so one of the detainees that we have I didn't get the full pass down on what was going on. If they like found notes or if he said something that kind of tipped them off, but he talked to some medical people and turned out that that's not what he was feeling. So he's alright, which is good. Definitely not something I want anybody to feel like. It doesn't matter if you're a prisoner or just a regular person. Everybody's people. Everybody, you know, shouldn't feel like that. Oh gosh, and it's something I'm used to. I did 4 years at a different facility in the psych unit, so it's something that I'm used to, and you know, I can develop a good rapport with the inmates. Goodness. I'm not taking it slow like I told myself I needed to. And I'm paying for it. So I'm good at it. So yeah, when I relieved the guy so I could take over, he was like, so have you ever done one of these before? Because I'm new at this facility. But I've done many dealings with psych and suicidal people. in this situation that these guys are in, so I'm a good person for it. It's not the most enjoyable post, especially when you've already done 8 hours and you weren't planning on staying for another 4, but had to make sure the guy didn't need some help. Go, 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 go! Alright. We're on our last life. We're less than half health, but there is chicken coming up. If we can be good and tactful and not take an axe to the knee, we'll be okay. Where are you storing all these axes, by the way, buddy? Maybe I don't want to know. Okay. Have our time stop guy. So that's good. Okay. One more axe lord, I think. Ah! Ooh, close. Bat, we don't need your kind here. Got enough on my plate. Got you flying at me, you know, with your beady little wings. Okay, let's just keep some health. If we can keep some health, we might be able to survive this. I don't want that. I want the... As long as it actually freezes the boss. Sometimes this doesn't freeze bosses. Whoa! That was close. Goodness. It's a lot of mermen. Okay, here we go. Okay. Well, we gotta go with it. Don't really have an option at this point. Okay, okay. Oh! Well, that was... Oh, no, don't worry, Dupla. Don't worry at all. And I'm not going to be on much longer, so I will direct people towards you once I'm finished. What are you playing today? Go ahead and let everybody know. Well, I might have been able to in another life, but not this one. Overwatch, nice. I want to pick that up sometime. I've only heard good things about it. But right now it costs $40 and I haven't had my first paycheck yet. Ah! It's coming. It's coming. Plus my computer couldn't handle streaming it. I could play it just fine. I couldn't stream it. Yikes! Ah! Alright, this is gonna be tough to get through the rest of this on this little bit of health. I think we'll go through this continue. And then, well, no, I wanted to go till at least 10:30. And it won't take me till 10:30 to die. So, probably do one more continue after this. But I do need to try to get a little bit of sleep, That was close! Because I gotta go back to work tonight. It's my Friday tonight. So I might stream tomorrow if they don't keep me for overtime. I might stream again tomorrow. Just because I miss it. I'm meaning to get back into it. It's just I've been trying to find that balance. Nah! Should have just kept going. I thought if he threw it high, I could duck it on the stairs. But then he went low. Okay, I want that. One, two, three, go! Let's just do this. I don't even want to deal with your mess right now. That was good. See, I actually thought things through that time. It really does help. Don't want that. Okay, gotta run. Gotta kill some birds. Hopefully this time stop works on the boss. I didn't have a chance to try before, because there's axes coming up and I need to be careful. That's not an axe. Also not an axe. That one's an axe. Ah. Nope, it doesn't work. Well, it was worth a shot. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't have... Okay, well, I have extra lives this point. This is the best we've done so far. That was almost death. I need my other power up. There it is. Got it. Ah. Okay, I think we're gonna take the axes. They're a little bit nicer than the daggers. Oh, I tried to throw it and hit him and then get out of the way, and it didn't work. Then I wallowed in pity and got hit by a bird. Thank you. Alright. Gotta make this one count. This is it. Ah, I can't hit him. I got him once. Come on! The flames are as long as my whip, so I can't get him. Ah! Oh, jeez! I tried to get away from that guy and I ran into the other guy. If I had just stayed where I was, he went above me and he wouldn't have been able to hit me. Alright, last continue. Haven't made as far as on my ale as I should before I go to bed, though. Ah! 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 Oh, I tried to crouch and hit it and I went down the stairs. Yeah. Ugh. Alright, already not going as well as last time. Ah, I can't duck it. What a terrible design decision. Can't duck under the axe. Alright. If we keep this smart, again, we can do it. The problem is, I'm not the smartest. Ah! No! Go! Go! Duck! Go! Go! Duck! Go! Oh! Come on! Give me a little bit of a help game. But that's one of the cool things about this system, right? Is like, you felt that sense of achievement when you finally did it. You know, it didn't, there's no aim assist, there's no, you know, switch the difficulty to easy. Ooh, that was nice. That was nice. Alright. Yeah, and it's not the arcade style of challenging, right? Where they made it immensely hard so you would put more quarters in. This game's like, no, you get as many continues as you want, but we're not gonna get you a free pass, you know, you gotta do it. And I like that. Why do they have that up there? I guess if you had an axe, you could get that, but then you couldn't pick it up. I don't know, a little strange. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. Let's take this smart. Over here. Come on. I really need to use my secondaries more. They are really helpful. There we go. Haha! It doesn't help me. Well, I can get the axes later though. And that'll help me more than the potion or the holy water. Yeah, because see, it helps me right here. Although that didn't. That was very unhelpful. I'd be at full health if I didn't take that stinking bat to the face. It's fine, fly off the screen. It's fine, I don't need the time thing anymore. Yikes. Go away. Alright. You're not helping me, guys. Come on. Get out of here. Be gone. There's not enough time to jump down. Got it. Okay. We're only half health though. Although, really, we haven't been dying health-wise. Hasn't been our issue. It's been staying on the platform. I think this is better than the knife. Okay. Oh! I pushed down! I don't... Sometimes this controller, as nice as it is... it's a Logitech, and it's got like a 8-way D-pad. Sometimes when you push down or right, you're actually pushing like diagonal down, and so this game doesn't understand diagonals. So it just sent me to my doom. Well, the original NES controller, but this is, hang on, let me get some more cords so I can, this is a Logitech. They have USB NES controllers that I thought about getting, but they're a little bit, I thought that this would be more helpful because I could use it for multiple systems. So I'm initially spending less money. And since streaming at my level is not necessarily a large return thing, they're no good? Okay, well then it's a good thing I didn't buy them. So I almost did. Thought about it, I was really close. Come on, come on. Let me have this, Hydra. Or whatever you are. Ooh, that was good. Where's one? Let's not do something stupid, Sai. Let's not do something stupid. Ah, I missed him. That was kind of stupid. But not as stupid as it could have been. One more hit, one more hit, one more hit. Where is he? Gotcha! Victory at the end. At the end of the screen, it tastes so good. Fava beans. Alright. Oh, it looks like we're a long way from the end then. Okay, well. New level. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here. And if I don't get mandatory overtime tomorrow, which the chances of that, I don't even know how to place them. This place doesn't have as nice of a mandatory system as my old facility, so it's a little bit sometimes about how they do things. But oh, I'm in the castle? I guess it looks like a castle. Yeah, that's true. So I might not, though. I might not get held over to stay. And if that's the case, I will definitely get on again tomorrow, and we will continue on. I don't have a great... I haven't edited my schedule screen, so don't take this to heart. But I'm going to switch over there, because that's my usual ending screen. It helps me for editing purposes as well. But anyways, my actual schedule is going to be... well, schedule. Again, with the unknowing if I'm ever going to have overtime and have to stay, it's subject to change. You know, everything's ish. I generally get home about 8:30, and I intend to just like jump straight on, play like an hour to an hour and a half, and then that'll be the stream, because I have to get some sleep, and then I have to, you know, get up and get my kids. So I have a hard deadline to pick up my kids from daycare, which means I need to have a hard deadline to get some sleep for work, because if I don't get enough sleep and then they hold me over the next day for mandatory overtime and I didn't sleep, well, that's not great. So as much as I want to stream more, it's not the greatest shift for that. Although I will say that a shift rotation is coming out next month. They're asking everybody where they want to be. And I don't know how long that process is going to take to actually switch everybody around, but me being at the bottom of the barrel means that I'm going to get whatever's left. So this temporary schedule is only that, it's temporary. So I'm going to switch over to my schedule screen now that I've explained it. Again, these numbers are what I thought I was going to do, but they turned out to not work so well, and I haven't edited it yet. So it is not 3 to 4:30. It's actually going to be like 8:30 to 10-ish, because sometimes traffic holds me up a little bit. But I'll do that Monday through Friday if I'm not working mandatory overtime. So I want to get back into this. I want to keep going. I've gotten a little bit of time under my belt to kind of get this graveyard schedule going. And I'm actually taken back to it a little bit better than I thought I would. So that's good. But yeah, so if you want to join us again, hopefully we'll be on tomorrow about 8:30. And it is actually my Friday tomorrow, so I might even stream a little bit longer because I don't have to go into work that night. So that's a positive. So anyways, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for suffering through some horrific gameplay. But I'm getting back into it. I'm getting the hang of it. So we're looking better. Hey, it's good to end the stream on a positive note, and we cleared that level. It only took an hour and a half, so that's not bad. Actually less than that. I've only been going for an hour 16, and that includes my my prep time, so it's only actually like an hour. It's not bad. It's not bad, I don't think. I don't know. I guess 8-year-olds beat this whole game in like 3 hours or something, so back in the day. Anyways, I'm rambling because I'm still kind of wide awake a little bit, but I really do need to get to sleep. So thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, again, 8:30 to 10-ish will be kind of what I'm doing as long as I'm not working. So thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time. Have a great rest of the day. I'm going to bed.
The #1 comedy in America.